Wait a minute. There's snakes out here? Oh. If you kicked me in the ass or in the nuts, I wouldn't feel a thing.
Perfect.
Hello, welcome back for episode 3 of my Week in the Life of series that I'm trying to make a thing. But I've got 4 outings for you here today, and every time I see myself in my webcam, I go, God, I've got to go to the gym more. But I hate the gym. I'm not a gym guy. You know what I am? I have an affinity for delicious food guy. That's my problem. But yeah, anyways, we'll see about that. But anyways, yeah, this first outing was to go see a very rare bird. In fact, so rare that it has never been seen before in Colorado, which when I heard that, I was like, oh, come on. That's not true. But it turns out it is true. This bird had never been seen before in Colorado. In fact, this is the furthest west this bird has ever been documented. So, of course, I wanted to go see it. And it was in a little town called Ramah, which is about 90 minutes away from Denver. It's a little town east of Colorado Springs. And I just love the name of the town, Ramah. It's awesome. So anyways, I went to look for this Limpkin because, yeah, if it's never been seen before in Colorado, I would like to go see it. So I went south and east to Ramah, and here's what I saw. Alright, I'm here at the spot. There's a bunch of other people here, so it's pretty easy to tell. Wait a minute. There's snakes out here? Oh. Alright, here's the sit rep. I am currently sitting in a swamp on my Saturday. I have ruined my dunks because of all the mud. But I'm looking for a Limpkin, and if I could see it, all of this would be worth it. Oh, just kidding. Absolutely eaten alive by mosquitoes. Okay, we've got the Limpkin. Oh, he's good at camouflaging, but he's close, so we should be able to get some good shots. He's like right here on this little island, stuck in all the shrubs. So. right. Well, yeah, that Limpkin was awesome to see, and no snakes. I didn't actually see any snakes, but man, I was worried. I do not like snakes, and I'm always like, man, there's snakes around here probably. But anyways, part two is what a transition. Part two is a bike ride that I went on along a part of the Highline Canal. I've wanted to ride the whole canal at some point. It's 71 miles. It starts like in Waterton Canyon and goes all the way up by DIA. Of course, I wouldn't ride that in one go because I'm not not good enough. But for this part, I went with my friend Stephanie, and we rode, I believe it's segments 10, 11, 12, and part of 13. Kind of goes through parts of Centennial into Cherry Hills Village, and where I wanted to end up was at Marjorie Perry Nature Reserve. And it is sad that that name Marjorie is kind of been ruined a little bit lately. But anyways, it was really nice. The ride was great, and we did see a little bit of wildlife in the nature reserve. So yeah, here's what we saw. I am here with my friend Stephanie, and Stephanie, I'm going to share too personal of information for you right now, but it's okay.
Go ahead.
I am wearing special padded underpants.
Perfect.
That if you kicked me in the ass or in the nuts, I wouldn't feel a thing.
Okay, good to know.
Yes.
Excited.
All right, let's do it. Look at that. Okay, as promised, this is a car tour. My new car is a 2023 Kia Sportage. I'm not going to give you a generic tour. If you want to hear a review, you can just look it up on YouTube. But I thought I'd do is I would show you 3 clever things that my car does that yours probably doesn't. So first thing, it's very clever here. Come around to the back. Oh boy, Scott, you're so poor. What, your car can't even afford like a rear wiper? Well, let me show you. It is actually up here under the light. That way, most of them come with the wiper down here, along the bottom. But that's dumb, because when it snows, the wiper gets frozen. So my wiper is tucked away up there, away from the elements. So, there you go. Very clever. Second thing, you notice nothing here looks out of the ordinary. It's just a normal door, right? Wrong. My door extends all the way down and covers the sill here. So that way, when it's snowy or muddy, you're not going to get your pants dirty when you're getting in the car, because the door extends down to cover that. It's very clever. Third, here in the car, you notice I've got just standard cup holders. But what if it's early one morning, I've got my coffee, and I need to put it in the cup holder, but it doesn't fit. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Well, these fold away like so. And now coffee cup fits. I bet you your car doesn't do that. And when you take them out, tell me that this isn't going to be addictive to play with. It's like a switchblade. How so cool is that? So yes, that is my new car. And so far, I really like it. The only thing I guess I would complain about slightly is that it's not really a race car. That's for sure. It's a little slow off the line. It's got almost 200 horsepower, so it's not that it doesn't have power. It's just the way that it's tuned. It's more supposed to be like a highway cruiser. So, yeah, if you're going to race me off the line, you will win. But I will win in comfort and cool cup holders. So, yeah. But this is my new car. So don't look for me in the blue and white Kia anymore. Now look for me in the wolf gray Kia. And I'm a proponent of wolves. So that is on brand for me. So anyways, it's my new car. I really like it so far. All right. Well, that was the bike ride along the Highline Canal. And again, it's one of those rides that you never realize how much green space and parks are back in these little neighborhoods where the canal goes through. And yeah, it's awesome. It's got great views of the mountains too. And it's one of those rides that we were both just like, man, we are so glad that we live here. Like, it's definitely one of those Colorado appreciation rides where you're just like, it is pretty awesome here. So it was awesome. And I'm glad to have done that one chunk. Again, going to do a bunch of other chunks, I think, throughout the summer. So look for more stuff on that coming. But part 3, I like to go out to the Arsenal, of course, all the time. Rocky Mountain Arsenal, one of my go-tos. There's always something interesting to photograph out there. But during the summer, it's more known for the families of burrowing owls that take up out there. And I had found a burrow that had, I think recently, about 6 or 7 owlets. And so this burrow is packed. But of course, it's just far enough off the road that even when I put the teleconverter on and go to the big end of the 600, it still doesn't make the best photos. So I went there one night right around sunset just to try to get as most ideal light as I could. And I think the photos were okay, but some of the video I think is kind of cool. So you got to see some of the owlets flying around, and Dad was flying in food deliveries. So I thought it was cool, and I wanted to include it in the episode. So here's what I got. All right, well, that was the Burrowing Owls out at Rocky Mountain Arsenal. And again, that is a packed burrow. And again, man, I wish they were just a little bit closer to the road. It would make good photos. But, it is what it is. So, part 4. This is a section I'm calling the text message that dreams are made of. Because I got a dream text from my cousin a few weeks ago. She messaged me and asked if I was interested in photographing foxes. And I was like, yeah, I'm really interested. She said, oh yeah, we've got a whole family living in our neighborhood. You should come out here and, photograph them sometime. And I'm like, yeah. And so I messaged her again. I was like, oh, by the way, are any of them like black in color? Do you know? And she's like, yeah, a few of them are. And I'm like, I was like, I'm on my way right now. So I have been staking out this fox den for the past week. I've been up there 3 times so far, and it is a tough location to shoot because they will come out of this den and they kind of hang out for a minute or two, but then they go off to go hunt or do what they're doing. And so you get this really small window to shoot. So the first time I was there, they came out, I had my camera ready, I was ready to go, and they saw me and they were long gone. And then I waited there for an hour or two to see if they'd come back, and they never did. So I was like, okay, well, we're going to have to re-strategize here. So I went back up at night one time, like right before sunset, and they came out, and they did hang out for a few minutes. They kind of played a little bit, so I got some decent shots and some footage, which you're going to see here. But I would say these kits are about 4 months old, so they're going to be at this den for a little bit longer, but not much longer before they go off on their own. So I'm not done shooting here. I would like to go back, get some more footage and some more photos. Now that I've kind of got a pretty good lay of the land and kind of some of their behavior. So I think I can go back and make some good shots. So you will hopefully see that in a future video. But for now, this is what I have. And again, this is private property, and this obviously is a location I can't say where it is, but I do have permission to shoot until my heart's content. So this is definitely a good family hookup on this one. Normally, that just would never happen. It just happens to be that I've got family like right there. So yeah, it's great. So enjoy the footage I have so far. All right, well, that's the end of the episode, so thanks for watching. I think there were some pretty cool outings in here. I think the Limpkin, for me, was probably the all-star of the video, but those little fox kits are pretty cool as well. So, I don't know, maybe it's a tie. But anyways, thanks again for watching. And if you had seen one of the previous episodes, I had mentioned that I kind of was in a funk and wasn't finding a lot of inspiration lately, and I can happily say I am out of that. I feel great. Motivation is very high. I'm having a blast every time I go out and shoot. So that is good. And I think part of that was, I think seeing that Limpkin really helped because it was something new and it was a place I had never been. And I think part of my slump was I felt like kind of was just going to the same places and seeing the same things over and over again. And I'm someone who I always want to see new things. Like I get bored shooting the same thing like over and over again. So yeah, we're good to go there. And it's motivated me to start thinking about, well, where are some other different places I can go that I haven't been before and to see some new things. So I'm thinking about maybe doing some sort of like late summer road trip, like photography road trip, leaving Colorado and just trying to go to a bunch of places I haven't been before. So stay tuned maybe for that. I've got some ideas, but nothing concrete yet. I still think there might be a possibility to go to Arizona for monsoon to shoot lightning. Again, seems like every summer I'm like, yeah, I'm going, and then something comes up, but we'll see on that. And then, yeah, that's photography-wise about all I've got in the pipeline right now. I'm going to continue to ride more the Highline Canal throughout the summer too, so hopefully that will make some cool video stuff. But anyways, thanks for watching this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.